So let's say we're going to Starbucks and we want to make some healthier choices. As a professional, what recommendations would you make?
So honestly, like your main choices are limited to what you would think they would be, like iced coffees, your cold brew, which is a type of iced coffee, and of course your hot coffees. However, if you ask your barista, such as myself, they'll tell you our only non-dairy milk that we have that has no sugar, to my knowledge, is our almond milk. However, the almond milk can be hit or miss, so you can always just go with the Americanos. There's just shots of espresso and water, and of course your iced coffees. You can also get an almond milk latte, but however, that's kind of boring, and our almond milk is kind of crappy. So I wouldn't recommend that to our true coffee connoisseurs. However, if you're in the St. Louis area, such as to go to Collinsville, Edwardsville, Fairview Heights, and of course the stores in St. Louis, we
Is that both Edwardsville locations also?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Both.
You're good. We actually are a test store area. So what that means is we have actually gotten rid of all of our flavor syrups. So we used to have like 12 pumps of syrup at our bars. There's only one pump of syrup for 12 flavors now. All these extracts can be separated from their simple syrup. So you can get vanilla flavoring without the sugar. Almost all of these extracts, such as cinnamon dolce, raspberry, peppermint, vanilla, toffee nut, and hazelnut, you can get those without the simple syrup, and they're actually Whole30 because they're made with an alcohol that is Whole30 friendly. There's no sugar alcohol. The only flavor extract you cannot get is caramel because, as you know, caramel is a sugar. You can't make caramel flavor without that sugar. So if you want to go to your local barista, just ask them like, hey, can I get a tall iced coffee with vanilla flavor, no simple syrup, and whatever milk you desire. You're making a huge, huge health decision because you're saving yourself about 15 grams of sugar per pump. So imagine if you're getting a grande, which is a medium sized, you're saving yourself a whole lot of sugar you just avoided by making a better decision.
How much sugar are in those really fancy holiday drinks they have now?
So, for example, if we're going to talk about something that's current right now, which is our Christmas tree Frappuccino, please don't do that. A tall is about 80 grams of sugar. A tall is our small, and that's what we usually have parents get for their kids. Please don't get your kid that Frappuccino. It's terrible tasting, but also imagine the amount of sugar you're putting into yourself and into your child. And there's a lot of artificial flavors still floating around in Starbucks, so you're getting all those weird chemicals. So I would just recommend avoiding those Frappuccinos. If you're gonna get your Frappuccino fix, ask for a light version, or again, get almond milk or coconut milk with your Frappuccino.
So if I'm in Starbucks and I see those shakers that they're marked like cinnamon, chocolate, any recommendations with those? Any more good to go than others?
Honestly, I would actually avoid the chocolate and the vanilla because they actually have a lot of like additives such as soy lecithin, some weird whey byproducts. So I would avoid those because they are anti-caking agents and they don't add that much flavor. Always go for cinnamon, nutmeg, and ask your barista if they will give you the pumpkin spice topping. That one's totally good to go, along with our cinnamon dolce topping. If you're okay with milk, that one actually does have some butter extract in that one. And that is all the toppings that we have that would be healthier decisions, but your baristas are more likely to be chill with you asking for toppings.
That's awesome. Thanks, Anna. You're the best.